All right, dude. I'm going to
Awesome.
give you the best advice you're ever going to get. And God damn it, if you take this advice, you are going to come out the other side of this way powerful.
This is my question. So I am 22. I'm about to turn 23 in a couple days, and I just like in the mix of all this stuff. I'm graduating college. I just finished my senior year, and I'm not gonna lie, like it's a little frightening, like entering the world at this time. And I feel like once things go back to normal, like my I guess you can say like demographic of people, like everyone graduating college right now, like we're all kind of scared. I have a lot of friends who like got their jobs taken away and stuff. And I guess my question to you is like, what advice do you have for me, someone who just graduated school, who doesn't really know what they want to do with their life? What should I do?
All right, dude. I'm going to
Awesome.
give you the best advice you're ever going to get. And God damn it, if you take this advice, you are going to come out the other side of this way powerful. So here is the terrifying thing about world events. They shape the entire generation that goes through them depending on what age they go through it. And Ray Dalio talked about how the greatest generation, that lived through the Great Depression, they ended up missing out on the economic wins that the baby boomers took advantage of because they had such a fear-based mentality. So I'm going to give you a belief that you're going to need to repeat in your head over and over and over, and this is going to save your ass.
Mm-hmm.
Only do and believe that which moves you towards your goals. Being afraid right now has very limited utility. I won't say it has zero utility because it's going to make you take things seriously, and that's good. But if you allow the fear to hardwire, if you allow yourself to stay awake at night worrying about your future, it won't help. It will move you backwards. And even though there's going to be a part of your brain that's telling you, no, 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 that guy's out of his mind. He doesn't know what we're going through. You need to think about all this shit. You need to loop on this. You need to be paranoid, man. Only the paranoid survive. And if you think like that, the fear is going to fucking hardwire, and you're going to go into everything with a super defensive posture, and you will end up losing. So what you have to do is, dude, face the realities. We are where we're at. You may need to live with mom for a lot longer. I don't know how mom feels about that.
Mm-hmm.
But she may love it, right? Who knows? But you may need to live with mom. That's absolutely okay. You're going to go through a period now, probably until you're sort of late 20s, called 27-ish, where you can be poor and still get laid. So don't be super paranoid. This is such a critical period that I didn't understand when I was young, which is, in the beginning, if you're trying to optimize for money,
Mm-hmm.
money only spends once, knowledge monetizes forever. So right now, you want to be thinking about, how can I get so fucking good that when quarantine lifts, I can not only outperform other 23-year-olds, I can outperform 30-year-olds. Because I promise you, most people are complacent. Most people will get consumed by fear. It is going to be the person who says, fear serves me this much, skill acquisition serves me this much. So
Mm-hmm.
during this time, I'm going to put all of my time and energy into getting good. So you're going to have to figure out what you want to do. So that's going to be step number one. You're going to have to explore a lot of things. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Figure out what is the world of things you want to be involved in. It is better to move 100 miles an hour in the wrong direction, meaning later you end up changing your mind, than standing still. So the one thing we're going to absolutely refuse to do, what's up, Nikitty, is going to be standing still. We don't fucking stand still.
Mm-hmm.
Today, we decide what are the 5 things we're going to go explore to see if they're going to qualify. Maybe we say, I'll explore 10 things and then I'm going to pick one of them. Better to do that and get moving. Look, you can always change your mind. If, 3 months down the road, you're like, actually, this is boring. I don't like it. I don't want to get great at this. Then change direction. But basically, ask yourself one simple question. What is it that I want to become the best in the world at? And then give yourself over to that. If it starts, it's going to get boring. Don't confuse boredom with, this is ultimately not something you want to do, right? Becoming the greatest, whatever, involves a lot of boredom. But if you fight through that boredom and get to the greatness, it'll be worth it if you have picked something that gives you more energy than it takes. So that'll be how you define it. Maybe that's video games. Maybe that's sports. Great. Extraordinary careers of all different kinds can be had in video games, can be had in sports, and being a teacher, whatever, like whatever that thing is. But something that gives you more energy than it takes. It really is that simple. But dude, do not let yourself get consumed by fear. The fearful voice is going to pop up 1,000 times a day. And each time you're going to interrupt it with the following phrase: I'm only going to do and believe that which moves me towards my goals. That's it. Fear is not going to serve you. Say those words and just interrupt it. Stay focused on, what's my goal? What am I trying to get great at? And go do it. Because dude, here's the reality. If you can outperform everybody, you will win. No one will ever be able to stop you. If you can make other people money, you will win forever and always until the end of time. The reason I'm not afraid, fucking banking collapses. I lose every dollar. I know I can build up again. I can outperform motherfuckers. I'm willing to work harder than people because I know how to like get hype on winning. And if you can get on that, dude, I promise, do not let people freak you out. The madness of crowds, as they call it. People are going to panic. They're going to freak. It's the person who stays level-headed in the midst of the chaos that ends up winning. Only one thing matters: skills. Get good. Get
You're right.
good.
You're very right.
Good.